Good evening. I'm here. So, I'm just getting started. And my back is hurting me because I've been sitting in this bed all, this thing is getting, I got to get out of here. It's getting rough on me. You talk about being in prison or being in hermit mode. Oh, my. It's nothing like that. I'm sure those monks had some cushion and all kinds of things to help keep them stabilized, you know what I'm saying? And they was in nature, like a lot, and I am not there yet. But I'm getting there because it's time for me to come out of here. I've been in here, like I said, since August of last year. So that's why I got to keep doing this here, working out, because if I don't, something's going to go bad. And I mean, when I walked in this body, man, she had beat it up already. It was pretty rough. So, and the vibrations got to come up with the conscious. And so I had some right there. I'm doing a video. So, pardon me for that. But anyway, the vibrations got to go up, So the conscious is what brings everything up, okay? So you got to have, you got to reach for your higher consciousness, which is your higher thoughts, which mean thoughts that you channel in from your higher me, which is your me. It's your parent, but it's your me, and it's also the me that you are as your real God self, okay? Okay. So, and you gotta be able to think outside of your world that you're in, and if you're in that world where they say birds of the feather flocks together. Okay, so there you go, birds of the feather flocks together. So you and your little circle all speaking the same, cracking the same crack, as a duck or the geese. Then that's what you get right in that little circle. Unless you start thinking outside the box and you start seeing in your circle what's really going on there. You like, hey, what is going on? Really, this every day, and this on this way on the weekend, and we kind of have this same little pattern over here where her and I, we bigger a little bit before we go to our friends, and you got the same little old setting that you living in and that you've been living in for who knows how long. So, and so therefore you're stuck, and then you're stuck in that reality. So you have to break from that and begin to see something bigger, okay? Take your circle bigger if you need to. Do whatever you need to do, but come away from that small little space that you've been channeling in all this time, because, as I said, it was programmed. So, I really truly mean it. And it wasn't, you've been in it for a long time, okay? It wasn't just overnight. You truly was locked in to a live computer program, okay? The matrix is real, so you just got to know that. And if you don't know that, you're going to be in that circle of life, of soul cycler, going around, because you come in here to finish out something that you had in past timelines, to shut it off, to cut it off, so it's not no more weights that holds you back and keeps you from going into a higher density or to receiving higher thoughts. Because if those thoughts come in and they start dealing with something in here, and you bag off of it and don't deal with it, you're gonna be standing there, because you gotta leave. You gotta certain things you cannot go into certain dimensions with. You must leave it behind, otherwise you're not gonna make it. That's why you are a thought. Everyone is one thought. You are a thought. And that's what you are. I am a thought. I'm a thought of me. I'm Lord Shiva. Whoever you are, you are a thought of the other God that you are. Who knows which one? I don't know, because I don't know you yet. But you must know that. And so you carry that energy of that being that you are. And then you begin to come back into the circle of life is what's in your heart. Once you start back in the circle of life, you'll start contacting back to your earth, your God self, where you come from, you originate. Most of you did, but so yeah, you come back to that and you begin to connect back to the planet, to nature, to the sky, to the wholeness, of everything. You're not just in the wondering, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you do, So I'm going to just play some music. I'm working out a little bit here, and then we may do some more exercise, more teaching, more information is what I like to say. I don't like to say teaching because I am, but I don't want it to sound like I'm teaching you. I want it to sound like I'm really handing you over some information that I have inside of me that you may want or you may could use to help you. You see what I'm saying? Because here I am, there you are. So I want you to come with me, and me come to me, and we all be me-me's. Yeah, because until you got to get your you back, because you keep you use. You all users, and you're all being used, And so you got to get out of you and get back into self, pull it back, come back to self, and then your friends and whoever they are that's still in the you get away from them, because they can't work with you over here because they over there, you see? Unless you can do like I'm doing, throw your line back in there and help drag one of them out, and bring them into their self, So let's do something, okay? Don't you want to do some workouts? Huh? Yeah. It's good for my back. At least I get some exercise in. Help me to stretch it out, because I've been there in that thing all day. Shit. So that doesn't feel so good, So we have to, get the blood circulating a lot more than you would normally, and it's going to take a minute to get there because you've been doormat, for quite a few. How many times that you've been sort of, down and not using your energy in the way you need to use it. And, of course, like I say, this body had an injury on it when I walked in. and I've had to raise the vibrations not only of the body, but to push it from that it doesn't believe that it's injured when it's not, because you know what I'm saying. So I have to deprogram that, so that it know that it's not injured, and that what it is just got jammed up energy that needs to move, you know, and that's what happens. The energy get jammed, and it's stuck, and you haven't pulled it off. And it could have been like energy come from some trauma in your life. It could have been some injury come from somebody else's trauma, because like I say, when you with whoever you with, doesn't matter. You are exchanging energy all the time. I'm exchanging energy with you now, but because you're not in front of me, it's not that hard. But if you was in front of me, I would be probably breathing real hard, because your energy is more heavier than I am. And as I push out, I'm gonna take in. No matter whether you say something or not, it's still coming back to me, because breath is the life. Okay, so if you're using breath, you're gonna receive breath. And so, you know. And then the energy, it moves like little fuzzies, you know. Your whole energy is, you know, your body's moving, but you cannot see it moving because it's moving real slow. So as I come around you, wherever you're at, you don't have to say nothing, because you breathe, and your body's breathing, your mind's breathing, everything's breathing, you know. Breath is a breath, breath is a breath of life. So we mixing that energy, and it's whatever you have in your life, I'm pulling it off of you. And you taking in my light. That's what's happening. And that's how it works. And I'm sending you my light, and you don't even know it, but you start feeling better. And I start feeling like this, you know, because it weights me down and it lifts you up, you see? Right. And so I am careful who I exchange it with, because I have to come on, I have to clean myself. That's why I'm here, locked away, you know. Otherwise I would be there where you at, but I can't now. And I have a well, there's a certain thing got to take place in my life, so that once I come into that place that I need to go in, then I'm going to merge with another energy that's like match minds, and then which is my consort. I'm waiting for him to get here, so we can merge our energy, because we all are here as twin flames, they call it, but really you consorts, which is same thing. You don't marry up there, you know. This is a game down here to marry. So we consorts. It's what you are, and you're one soul, one flame, and you split off before you because you go into many lives, and you both work separate to rid some of the things that you have in your life, you know. So you go separate into each time, and to the last life that you have, that's in the last timeline that you will be coming in on. You meet together, you come together in that timeline, and that is the first time you ever see each other from that point, from all the other times, and then you have a gender that you're here for, an event, and the event is that you came here as separate, but you come together. Once your vibrations is the same, you got to match, and I don't think he'll match me completely, but he'll match close enough when he comes in, because my transformation is way different than his, and I made it, you know, like way in 2017 when I walked in. But he had to change because he's incarnate, so he had to come through, you know, a lot of stuff. So he's supposed to be in here, but who knows? He's stubborn. So anyway, once he comes, I'll merge with him, his energy, and then I think I'm able to come out and blend with others out there. Not much, because I don't know, I haven't did it, you know, but like I don't go to the stores, I don't go anywhere. So even if I don't have to go anywhere, even then, I'll still be here before you in this way, and that's the best way I can do. But I'm here, right? So I haven't left you behind. I didn't leave you out. I brought you in. So even if I have to stay inside, I don't know yet until we all move forward, you know, and things start to exhalating or whatever you want to call it. So, okay, let's do some more exercise, because, you know, I stand up here and I get to talking, and that energy getting, you know, kind of hurting on my leg. So let's see what we can come up with now. See, and it's gonna hurt my body because, like I said, if you've been sitting down for a long time, it's gonna take you a minute to get your body to move in real good moves. You know what I'm saying? I like style with my movement. So style is hard to put in if you ain't, you know. Plus, I'm not strong, man. I need to 1 second, please. I need to strengthen my body up, you know. So that's exercise is gonna help, but I need the real exercise. You know what I mean? So I got to get me a bike. I got to get all that stuff because I mean I'm not sure if we'll need it, but I'm preparing ahead of time because they are bringing healing beds to the planet so we can be healed. So you don't have to be in pain while you're trying to raise your vibrations. What they really want for you to do is just do nothing and just live your life and just be happy. Just do nothing, do nothing, do nothing, do nothing. Okay, that's what they really want you to do, and just be still. Okay, because that's the only time you're gonna come sit down, come with yourself. When you're doing this here, you're not gonna come with yourself. You will not come to yourself because you keep doing this. Okay, and it doesn't matter. You can be in church, same thing. And where you at in church, what you doing? You giving it because you're not receiving it. You know what I'm saying? If you were, how much are you receiving? And then when you do receive it, what do you do with it? Do you let it go, or you keep it in and you let it, you know, mold and shape or whatever, and take out what it needs to take out? Do you let it process? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's gonna have to take. And if you got your heart blocked, you ain't gonna deal with this one. You got two souls. This solar plexus, and your other soul. This one here is all your, you know, childhood traumas, all kind of things happening here, in this in here. Things that you do not want to deal with, past tense life things, all kinds of stuff. You know, self confidence, self esteem, everything's in here. And if you don't have any of that dealt with, you gotta come in. You gotta go in. You gotta go in, and you gotta release, and then bring in, and fill it up with something different, you know, than what you've taken out. Something much greater, something much higher, something much pleasant, you know, much pleasant. You know, do something like what I did once I was in here. I come in and I make my transformation, and I was like, you know, because you started seeing your female and your masculine, and masculine can be really egoic, okay? So you have to deal with that because you are here to take back your power as the feminine. Every one of you, not just because I'm a female, because I'm not. I'm a real male, but I'm in a female's body only because I had to come in to know how to work in a female, and I figured it would be easier for me. And then my consort is in a male body, and he is a female, and he was thinking it was easy for him to do it that way. And that's how it works. Because, yeah, you've come in a lot of different bodies in the past, and a lot of different races. You did it all. And this is the last time, so you have chose which one you want to come in to play out, because you were in a play. And sometimes you was the wife, and the wife was the husband, and you switch roles. Parents, kids, it has happened on all timelines. You got to go all the way back, though. You can't just be in this timeline, because this is not the only one you exist in. You exist in all the rest of them, even now. Okay, because they call it the Big Bang, whatever you want to call it. The expression of life did not come through the way you think it, you know, happened over times and over times. No. It's happened at once, and it's just like this way. But you're still in every one of those timelines and every one of those parallel universes. You're still living in all of them right now, and everything is changing at the same time. You're going back this way now. You see, you came in like this, and now you're coming back. Okay, so it's a lot to tell you, because where you've been has been cut off, and you've been absent-minded. You know, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm forgetting. I don't know about this one here. I haven't did it. No, I. Yeah, so I like that. Oh, I thought it was all. And, because I'm having fun with you tonight, and we're working out together, even though we're all in training, and we are, yet I'm honored that you allow me to train you as I'm being trained. Right? Yeah. This is gonna help me get the muscles stretched. Then say because you gotta stretch those muscles, while you're doing this here. And if you're not doing any stretch workout, then you're missing on the stretch and stuff. And that's what we need, because only 16 without her soul. She was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know. And I was 16, it makes my heart throb. She was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know. Leave my heart so fast. Leave after 16. I'm 16, only 16. With eyes that glow, she was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know. I'm stretching it. Oh boy, yes. I'm stretching. You see, he was too young to fall in love, and I was too young. Yeah, that's stretching it, Let me see. Hold on, Yeah. Whew. I'm going to see if I want to stop it right now, because I don't want the video to be over long. Seriously, I have a hard time loading them. So, can probably go a little longer. I only have 25 minutes on there, so I'm okay for now. But so we'll see what we got. Maybe we do 45, huh? Okay, so I'm going to do some more working out. Maybe one more. I know definitely should be some good for us. But what I was saying, it's called Dark Night of the Soul, and that's what you don't deal with on a regular basis at all. You won't even allow anybody to come along there and put a little finger on it and touch it. Those has got to go because that is the program. You can't, if you got any type of attachment, if you're attached to anything, you got to release that. You can't go. Nope. Where you got it from, that's where it got to stay. Okay? Because there is no attachments in here. So wherever you picked up attachments from, you got to leave those attachments right there because attachment is what it is. It's attached. Okay? And that is a deity or entity, either way you want to call it. It exists with force because there is force in every thought. Why? Because it comes through the fire, okay? And you begin on the dark side of yourself. When you come in, you're coming in through the dark side of the dark thoughts of your thinkers, your thinking, or your whatever you want to call it. You're in the dark because you are. You coming through the way of chaos. And what has happened is that even though you were born in chaos, does that mean that chaos had to have, if it had fight in it, did it mean that you had to exercise with it? You know what I'm saying? What else? If it had anger in it, did you have to exercise with it? And if you exercise with it collectively, you made it stronger. Did it have judgment in it? Did you have to exercise in it? See? All those things is in chaos. They all, because that chaos is, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about chaos, right? Okay. Oh, yeah. Think about it. How big could it be, all right? And it comes from source. It is source, right? So how much chaos do you have? You got anything that come under chaos. You start with a C, okay? Yeah, I'll be careful of that Christ stuff. Okay, so anyway, therefore, though it's there and though you are part of it, do you have to exercise in it? And then how much energy are you putting in it that it continues to become stronger and stronger in your life? You see? That's how it works. So when you begin to exercise in judgment or fight or anger or jealousy and all that kind of stuff, you start putting energy in it and you allowed it to operate in your life as much as you wanted to give to it, as much as it gave back to you. See, that's how it works, honey. Because while you looking for the devil, that's another big story. I ain't going to touch it right now. But that's because you don't know who the devil is. You got to find yourself, and then you know who he is and she is. Find your Yahweh inside of you and your Shiva. You got Lord Shiva and you got Shiva. You have Lord Shiva and Parvati, which is the same thing. Parvati is his consort. Parvati is Lord Shiva's consort in their cosmos, and that's the Sanskrit. And Parvati go by a lot of names. She has many names. So does Lord Shiva. So does Brahma. So does Vishnu. Okay? And so what has to be broken down in the names is what's inside of the name that is called, or the language that you speak. What's inside of the letterings. Well, you have to take them apart. You got to look inside to see what is it that it shows, or what lie there. Okay, what lie here. You got to actually what lie here, because where are we now? Verse, where were we back there? And if you kind of go back and you say, wait a minute, so didn't we have triangle symbols back there? Well, why do we have words? So you start looking around. Did we have numbers? Yeah, why would they have, So you take and you say, okay, let me think about this, and then you begin to go and you go look and see what's happening. Why is it still back there and it's not up here with me? Why do we speak foreign to ourselves? Okay, why don't I understand the language of the higher, of the heavens? What you would say, and so you ask the heaven itself. Say, what is it like when you get there? And heaven will tell you, because it say, well, it's just like a baby, but you're not in the baby body. You're in the same body you're in, but you're still a baby. Why? Because the language is different, and you got to learn how to speak the language. Okay, so that's your heaven, because you're going into your crown, which goes up, is your chi, and then it comes through and you channel down and you come in. But if you go in here first and this is all blocked, you might as well just hang it up, because you're not gonna be you're gonna be so screwed up it won't. You can't. You must. We have a lot of them out here that's like that now. Okay, and they because drugs make you. It depends on what drug it is. Okay, now some drugs, pharmaceutical ones, shut you down, but marijuana, I don't know, cocaine, just I don't know the ones, whichever ones. But there are some that open this here up and open this here up, and they have tea that open this up too. They have trees and all kinds of things you take to open it up. But the thing is, you should not open it. You should let it open by itself, okay? And it's better. And you meditate. There's several different things to get it open, because your kundalini has to rise. And when the kundalini rise, and this is all not fixed, you're not going to be. You're going to think you lost your mind, and you may, because you have not dealt with certain things in your life. But you can see all this. You can see everything. You can see as wide as you can see in the cosmos you can be, and that's kind of scary enough by itself. And then you got all this down here you got to deal with. You don't know whether you're going or coming. That's how it works. Trust me. So we're gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna cut the video, and then I'm gonna just work out by myself, because I think I can get in it a little more when I don't have the camera on, because I'm always concerned about where you at in the times and everything, I don't be so concerned, but I do a little bit. Okay, so, and I probably need to get a drink too while I'm at it. Plus, I may have some weed. I haven't had any, so that would help me when I'm moving around. It'll help the pain. I don't know why it's paining today. It wasn't paining yesterday, but it is today. So wait, I did one. I suppose this one on it. See, I haven't worked on them. That's what, I forget them, and I'm working on this for you, So I have to remember them. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit. Yes. They have to come in to me, tell me. We're going to have it before it's over with, trust me. I just got to practice more, that's all. I get involved in the studies, or something. Or if somebody comes around. So I'm going to do better on that one next time, trust me. Okay, so let's stop here, right? I think I did exactly what I have been wanting to do. And when I first started bringing the videos out to you was to work out and then teach at the same time, but do, exchange. And that's what I've been wanting to do. So probably you get more videos like this as we go on in the future, because I'm going to still be in training. So are you, right? Yes. And we are going to be training together. And while I'm training, you're going to be training with me. And then we're going to all get these dance moves just right down to where we need to go so we can work it out, right? And then those that have been dormant for a long time and sitting still, not up moving your energy and getting your rumpy going, and all the things that you need to do to get those muscles back and tighten up. I want you to do a little extra on the side, when you're not here. And start walking. And those that's been laying in the bed, in the nursing home and all those places for a long time, you've been there for just, the ones there to help you, honey, you get up on that side of the bed and you start swinging those legs. You let that mind tell you what to do, okay? Because let me tell you, that's the strongest thing that you have that operates in the body outside of your spirit, because the mind is very strong. Yes, it is. It's a body of its own, but you tap in there, that mind will take you where you need to go. So you get up. I don't care what you got to do. Move your legs, move them like this, move them like this. Don't go too fast, do slow. Whatever you got to do to make your blood circulation go up, and you get the kind of music that you like to hear, because sound is creation, and you must find what moves with you in order for you to create what you want to create. And what you want to create is your body being back up, moving around, getting better, right? Exactly. So don't forget to do those likes and to subscribe and comments, please. I need lots of comments because I want to know what you think and how you whatever. Just ask me questions, all of those things, all right? Okay, have a good night. I love you guys.